Welcome to episode 16 of the No Star Sports Podcast. I'm Noah.
I'm Andrew.
And I'm Joaquin.
Yeah, today we have a special guest, Joaquin, here on the podcast. Also goes to SDSU. Why don't you introduce yourself, Joaquin?
Yeah, thank you guys for having me on here. Also go to SDSU on, same dorm floor as you, Noah. I think I might have played basketball with you one time, Andrew. Super honored to be here. Also a Tottenham fan. Up the Spurs. Let's go.
Yikes.
Good thing Patrick's not here.
Yes, of course, Patrick, a known Arsenal fan that, is around here. But yeah, awesome to be here.
Yeah, Joaquin's been putting in work, grinding with KCR, Daily Aztec too. So
he's replacing Will today. Will is on assignment.
No, Will is dead. Will has passed.
Will has...
On that note, just to give the audience, just some tidbits of, some work I've done. Yeah, just work with you, been into the sportsman at Daily Aztec and even covered. We did a play-by-play game together.
We did a soccer game.
That was really fun together at the sports deck here. And yeah, I've covered SDFC, done some play-by-play for men's basketball here, and yeah,
Lagoon Guath.
Yeah, SDSU Athletics and San Diego Football Club I've covered.
Our soccer game is the only one that I've done that has gone smoothly. Not
Really?
a single one of my broadcasts have gone smoothly other than yours. So, and yours is actually, I think, the only one that people can watch of mine. So,
Oh yeah,
pretty solid.
Hey,
actually.
I mean, we'll get to it. We'll get to it next semester.
Yeah,
for
exactly.
sure.
The grind starts next semester. But today, we have some game picks today. A little bit of everything, a little bit of, mixing in some college football, mixing in some NHL while we're at it, some NBA Cup. But let's get started off.
Do we have Will's picks?
I don't think we have Will's picks. So he's going to send it into us later.
Okay. I don't know.
Like a bum. But yeah, we'll be doing our picks by ourselves.
Check out the Instagram.
I guess we'll compare with Will on Instagram. Yeah.
He just left and just didn't even say.
Well, it was crazy because he got hit by that bus like when he stepped down to the street. So he is passed.
Right.
But,
I was recording. I was laughing. No, I'm just kidding.
Hopefully he made his picks before he got hit by that bus tragically. But we'll start off. There's only one college football game, Andrew. Which one is it?
The best game of the year. Army-Navy, the best rivalry. We love the troops. We support the troops. It's always a fun time. I personally got, I've talked about it multiple times. Military family. My dad, my grandpa served. My older brother, my grandpa are going to this game. It's going to be exciting. I've been to a couple of my lifetime. And it's just the best game of the year. It's so much fun to watch. Environments are amazing. It's usually the only game on, but now we have bowl propaganda and money. So now there's a bowl game tomorrow too.
What's the bowl game?
Boise State and
the Fraud Bowl.
Yeah.
That should have been SDSU Bowl.
That's the LA Bowl, I believe, right?
The LA
at
Bowl,
SoFi Stadium.
I
Yeah.
don't think we're gonna pick that.
Yeah, we don't have to.
No, we're gonna pick Army Navy.
We're salty that we should have been there.
Yeah, SDSU should have been there.
Come on
Jaden
now.
Denegal should have been running the ball.
SDSU bias aside, I will admit New Mexico State should have been there for sure.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
New Mexico.
They got robbed.
Not New
Right,
Mexico
yeah.
State.
New Mexico, yeah. Thank you, Andrew. New Mexico.
Yeah, which computer metrics and all that.
That's where our school's playing our bowl game, the New Mexico Bowl, but that's later down the road.
Yeah, that's against North Texas, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
the Mean Green.
But yeah, let's get into this. So Army versus Navy. Navy comes in pretty heavy favorite, and I think it's for a reason because I'm going to pick Navy on this one.
Army's just not that good this year. But looking back at the history, before Navy went on that, 14-year win streak when they won 14 straight games. Army's been pretty dominant in this series the past 9 years. They're 6-3 against Navy the past 9 years, and that's fairly rare. Last year, Navy pulled off the upset against number 19 Army. They won by 18. Navy, Jeff Monken's a great coach, and Army's really they always run the ball. And they've held their own against some good teams this year. They beat Kansas State, they won at Kansas State, but they lost at home to Tarleton State the week before. But Navy's just been dominant this year, 9-2. I think they should have been in the American Championship. I think they're better than Tulane. Obviously they lost to North Texas, but I thought it should have been North Texas and Navy in the American Championship. I've always been high Navy this year. Great quarterback, great defense, great team. I think normally it'd be a big win, but it's never a big win this series. So I'm going to take Navy by a touchdown.
Yeah, I agree. I'm going to take Navy here too. They got a great win against South Florida a few weeks ago. I think they're just the better team, honestly. I think Horvath is amazing, QB. They're going to pound the rock. I think they're going to stop Army's run. I think Navy takes this one pretty easily.
Yeah, but what is different about this year compared to normal years is that these teams have been passing the ball a ton.
True.
These teams don't usually pass. They've been passing the ball a lot this year.
Yeah, which maybe makes it a more exciting game this time around.
Yeah, but
Who
it usually
knows?
always comes down to a missed field goal or something. So hopefully,
Yeah, something random.
yeah.
I'm just gonna go with Navy on this one. I will be honest, I'm not as savvy with college football compared to NFL. I'd say I have a deeper bag when it comes to NFL knowledge. But I will pick, just for fun, I'm gonna go with Navy. Shout out cousin Jeremy. He served in the Navy. Shout out my friend Tony from back at home. He's currently deployed out in Chicago. He's flourishing over there in the Chicago area. So yeah, because of those family ties, go Navy.
Go Navy.
Go Navy.
Navy beat Army, a clean sweep for the midshipmen.
I just love everything like about the game, like all the like little soldiers cheering on the sideline.
It's awesome.
And back to your point, Andrew, too. I liked how you brought up the tradition aspect of things with all these bowl games. It seems like money's more important, and we're in the era of NIL. I'm not against because NIL, it's just such an ambiguous and black and white topic. I'm not against players getting paid. I think they definitely should have endorsements and everything, but I just am against how like they can just leave very quickly mid-season and all this and that, like even Lane Kiffin too, like that's not NIL, but you know what I mean, like Lane Kiffin leaving just like that right away. So to your point though, connecting this back to the game, it's tradition. It's a tradition. Sure, it's probably not the most watched game. It's the only game this weekend. It's not gonna. It
usually is.
Oh,
sucks.
right. Yeah. To my point. Right. To the point that I'm trying to say. Yeah. Which is, and it does suck because it does kill tradition. But hey, it's still being played. But yeah, I really like that tradition aspect. How it's just one of those games that will always be there and should be there. Who knows if that will change in the new era of things. But yeah, go Navy though with my pick.
Yeah, and these guys don't get paid in NIL. So
yeah, I was gonna say, do the military guys get paid?
I heavily doubt it. I think they're just to serve their country.
There we go. Good
Well,
point.
then they have to serve 2 years, right, in the military because they do this or whatever.
No, it's still normal.
I thought they have to serve a certain amount of time.
Well, yeah, they all have to serve 4 to 6 years.
Wow. Well, they get to play a football game this Saturday.
Yeah.
How about it?
But the odd few that do go to the NFL, they get to skip it.
And it will be played at the Baltimore Ravens Stadium in Baltimore.
M&T Bank Stadium.
It is, because I feel like this, Andrew. Do they usually is it typically at an NFL venue?
Yeah, always.
Oh, cool.
Except for that one COVID year, where it was at Army.
Oh, interesting. And is it usually at the Ravens Stadium?
No,
or
no.
Do they alternate it?
When it was in Met. It's always somewhere up north.
Okay.
It's been at Foxborough, the Patriot Stadium. I went when I was at MetLife in New York. It was in Landover last year at the Commander Stadium.
Interesting.
But it always changes.
That's cool.
It'll be a fun one. But let's get over to the other side of the NFL.
Other side, football.
Football.
Yeah,
Dang it.
I like that
Dang
one.
it.
I like that one. I lost my phone.
I messed it up, but you lost your phone?
Dude, that's why I've been looking through my backpack.
Will maybe came back from the dead, stole your phone.
Just blame it on Will.
Yeah.
Blame it on Will.
I actually don't know where it went.
While Andrew looks for his phone, me and Joaquin will get into some game picks for the NFL weekend upcoming.
Let's go.
First game, let's go Browns-Bears.
Okay.
Bears at home taking on the Browns, who had a rough loss against the Titans last week, but they did at least come back a little bit at the end. Joaquin, what are your thoughts?
Yeah, I mean, the Browns. It was Browns-Titans, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Last week. Yeah, I mean these are two teams that are going through the motions. It's just they're just looking for the future at this point in the season. They just want their young quarterbacks to learn how to win games and just learn how to play through 4 quarters. Shedeur Sanders and Cam Ward, they have bright futures ahead of them. I think perfect timing, of course. Watches out, ice out, and this one with my pick, obviously it's gonna be the Chicago Bears. I mean, like I said, the Browns, do they really have anything to play for at this point? No. They're just going through the motions. I'm pretty sure their fans just want a higher draft pick at this point. It's, tank season for them. Mm-hmm. The Bears, it's playoff time. Looking ahead to postseason. Not playoff time, but it's a win to get into playoffs or for seeding. I think I'm not sure with the win if they get a berth with this one. That division's pretty tough also.
Yeah, I have no idea the clinching scenario
Right.
anything right now.
Right. Because the Lions, Packers, that's a really, really good division. Vikings, somewhat kind of meh this season. But yeah, come on now. This has to be the Chicago Bears. Although if they do lose this game, that would be very, very Bearsy, if we can say that, like Spursy, but very Bearsy. I just roasted my own soccer team. But yeah, I am confident in the Chicago Bears for this one.
It would be very Bearsy to lose at home to the Browns. I mean, Shadur's just been named the starter, so you've got some confidence with him. I do agree with Joaquin, though. I do think the Bears win this one pretty easily. I don't really see a way that the Browns can stop the Bears. I think their run game is pretty solid, and they got run all over by the Titans, by Tony Pollard. I just think the Bears are the better team here, honestly. And I think you're right, Joaquin. I think they have more to play for.
Oh, I agree. I'm taking the Bears. I don't think it'll be close.
Get a little queen sleep of the Bears.
Yeah, I don't think it'll be close.
Yeah, it's just one of these games where Browns have to take their loss.
Believe it or not, though,
protest. I mean,
playing devil's advocate here. I'm not changing my pick, but on Football Reference, have this out right now. The Bears have the 22nd best defense. Hold on, let me reread that. They have the 23rd. They're ranked 23rd. Their defense is ranked 23rd this season. Meanwhile, the Browns are 17th.
Hey now.
So the Browns have a better defense than the Bears.
Not as of recent.
Not as of recent, though. Good point. Good point.
No, not at all. We were talking about, I think it was last week, we were talking about how good the Browns defense was.
And then
they collapsed recently.
Just got destroyed by the Titans. So it's weird. Every week is different in the NFL. But I think the Bears should take this one pretty easily.
Yeah, we got the Bears.
Sure.
We'll move on to the Bengals versus the Ravens. Big AFC North matchup. And where a lot of things can go differently. The Bengals still technically in the playoff race.
Yeah.
They have to win out, and the Ravens and the Steelers both have to lose out, basically. But the Bengals still in it. And I'm going to go with the Bengals here. I think they get the upset at home, Joe Burrow. I think Lamar is still playing hurt, which is really unfortunate. I think the Bengals take this one. Joaquin.
You said the Ravens are home?
No.
They're on the road.
They're on the road?
Cincinnati.
I don't care. I'm still taking the Ravens with this one. I'm a Lamar Jackson guy. He's playing hurt, you said?
Mm-hmm.
I do not care. And not just that, but I'm just someone who... I don't like when an O-line doesn't protect their quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what I also like Big Joe Burrow. I'm a big Joe Burrow guy. I just don't like how his offensive line disrespects him. Give me Baltimore with this one on the road.
Fair. Andrew?
I'm a Ravens fan. I'm not. I can't. We have to win this game because unlike the Chiefs, we actually
You can win the division because your division's so dog
we have a chance to make the playoffs. I mean, we're favored. I don't think we should be favored, to be honest. But I think the King just pounds the rock. I think we just run the ball down their throats and we just run it all over the Ravens.
You're going against the worst defense in the league.
Well, not as of late.
Not as of late, but overall this season, 32nd.
I mean, they gave up a ton to Josh Allen last week, so.
Right.
Yeah.
I think the Bengals do win here. I think they get the upset just to avoid the clean sweep, but I think it's going to be very close. It's one of those AFC North games.
I'm sure Will's going to pick the Bengals, too.
Will probably pick the Bengals, yeah.
If he wasn't dead.
Well, yeah, if he hadn't passed. But he's still with us. But next week, or next game.
Chargers at Chiefs.
Ooh, okay.
I'm keeping my Super Bowl agenda pushing. I know I said I won't fade Mahomes, but I'm taking the Chargers. I'm sorry, the Chiefs have been awful this year. Horrendous. They're 6-7. No one can make they're not even worthy of a 6-7 joke this year. They've been awful.
I'm still saying the joke.
Chargers got a big win last Monday night.
Fluke.
At home against the Eagles. It may be a fluke win, but it was a win's a win against the Super Bowl champs. And, I just think the Chargers already beat the Chiefs this year.
True.
When I guess both teams were healthy. Mm-hmm. But, no, I think Justin Herbert's playing well. I think Hampton's just going to run all over the Chiefs' defense. I disagree. I don't know how good the Chiefs' run defense has been recently.
We shut down Jonathan Taylor. I mean, I think we have a pretty good run defense. The problem is the secondary.
The pass defense is awful.
I could see. I think Ladd's gonna torch us.
And you're going up against Keenan, Ladd, Gadsden, and Johnston.
Yeah, that's gonna be rough. And then who's their tight end?
Gadsden.
Yeah, I think he's gonna rough us up.
I think the Chargers are just gonna.
As a Chiefs fan,
walk on the Chiefs.
As a Chiefs fan, I'm never gonna pick against the Chiefs. Realistically,
yeah, I don't pick against the Ravens.
Yeah, but let me put it this way: the fact that we're minus 250 favorites after
Yeah.
coming off of the season-ending loss is just insane. I know we're at home, and I know that, like, all likelihood, I really doubt that we split a series to the Chargers, a divisional opponent. I think knowing that, yes, we've been saying this every week. If we lose this week, we're actually eliminated.
But it's actually over.
We would actually be
The
probably...
thing is, though, it's already over.
Yeah, right now it's like a 16% chance. We lose this week, it's probably like 3.
It's over.
So, must-win game. I don't see us getting swept by the Chargers in a division sweep. So I'm going to pick the Chiefs here. But if you are picking the Chargers, I don't blame you at all. I think we're so bad right now. We're playing awful.
And I see Tony Romo calling this game. I'm not watching it.
Yeah, fair. But I see a world where Mahomes takes over, uses his legs a lot against that Chargers defense, and I think we win a very close one. But I think we do
thank
win.
God.
What?
Tony Romo is calling the Packers-Broncos game.
Yeah. I figure because we're 10 a.m. So, but yeah.
Yeah.
Joaquin, what do you think?
I thought it was going to do Bills-Patriots.
Yeah, I thought so too, but no.
So this one is really interesting to me because I know I have stats open, but I like to. I'm the type of guy that likes to look into what's the mood in the locker room going into these games, right? I'm gonna go with the Chiefs.
Oh, wow.
I'm going with the Chiefs just because, kind of going off what you said, Noah. I know you're a Chiefs fan. I'm not a Chiefs fan. Just to let you guys know, my allegiance is with the Los Angeles Rams.
Ew.
I have no... All right, come on, guys. I have no quarrel with the Chiefs, and I have no quarrel with the Ravens. Anyways, moving on. And that being said, I don't really have any issues with the Chargers. It's the Niners and Seahawks who I cannot stand. Anyways, so that aside, the reason why I'm going for the Chiefs here in this one is because going off what you said, Noah, this is one of those games where I totally see, sure, it's not the season you guys want. It's not going how you guys want it one bit.
Very true.
But with pressure on the line, these are the type of games where players like Mahomes shine. This is where they lock in.
Oh, here's a guy.
Here's a
I thought
guy.
that last week, and look what happened last week.
Yeah, we
Hear
say
me
it
out.
On
every
a
week.
national television.
Hear me out.
And now he's facing Khalil Mack, Derwin James, a stacked defense.
Washed.
Okay, hear me out. Earlier this year, 10 a.m. kickoff for, Pacific time, 10 a.m.
Now
kickoff.
he's bringing up my Miami Dolphins logic.
The Chargers had difficulties in the Meadowlands against, not the Meadowlands anymore, MetLife against the Giants. I know that was a while back, but also the other thing too is I really think the Chargers didn't win that game.
True.
It was more of the Eagles losing that game.
Agreed. I think they fluked it.
So I don't know if I want to call it a fluke. You can call it a fluke. I'm not going to call that a fluke. I still want to give Jim Harbaugh his flowers because he still found a way.
I call it some damn good defense.
Yeah, no, I agree with that too.
Did you watch that last Jalen Hurts pass? I mean, he's throwing with his eyes closed.
But then you see that play?
It was a great play.
Diving
It was a
tip,
great play.
And then a one-handed... That was good defense.
All I'm saying is I think I make that play 1 out of 30 times.
55
30
times.
times. 1 out of 30 times I hit that. But.
So, I mean, with just those two factors in mind, I don't like the Chargers in the 10 a.m. slot. And not just that, but I wasn't fully convinced by the Chargers last week. And not just that, but again, going off of what you said, Noah, how the Chiefs, this is one of those games where, I don't have you guys making the playoffs still.
Fair.
But I think this is one of those where, the pressure's on.
You bring in a little false hope.
It's going to be a consolation win type thing.
Consolation.
I'll give you guys, this is like a participation award. Have your 24 hours or whatever week of joy.
Fair.
And yeah, I'm taking the Chiefs Kingdom with this one.
All I'm saying, don't let us get into the playoffs, dude.
Don't
let us get in.
You got to get in first.
Yeah, that's the big problem.
You got to get in.
But, we'll see what happens. Bills Patriots.
My favorite day
Another
of the week.
great game.
I get to pick against Josh Allen. Yes.
Goodness.
I love picking against Josh Allen. He's overrated. But he was good. I remember last week. I said he was great.
Mm-hmm.
He played great last week.
He did play great last
I
week.
gave us flowers.
Yeah.
But, everyone's been saying the Patriots suck. Overrated. Bums. Schedule merchants. They already beat the Bills in Buffalo at night. And that whiteout, snow, whatever it was called. Patriots are clicking. They're a great team. Mike Vrabel's a great coach. They've won 1,000 straight games in a row. They haven't lost in eons. They haven't lost since Jerome Moore was coach.
All right, bro. We get it. We got it.
No, as I do think Josh Allen will play well this game, I just think the Patriots' offense will be too much for the Bills' defense.
Drake May is playing really good.
I just think the Patriots win this by a field goal. It's not like I'm picking against Josh Allen. I'm picking
It
against
feels like you are.
the Bills defense.
Yeah.
It feels like you're picking
you sure
against
about
Josh
that?
Allen.
Next week, when I literally said he's going to play well, but I see the Patriots offense just being better than the Bills defense.
Okay. I think, as much as it pains me, I mean, I'm going to pick the Patriots too. I think at home, I think that's the biggest thing for me. And I also, as much as I hate to, I agree. I think Josh Allen's not playing very good. He did have a miracle last week, but I think that was against a bad Bengals defense. And I think that Josh Allen
And
is going to come a little bit back down to earth maybe. It all evens out in the end. And I think that the Patriots, as much as I don't really see the Patriots sweeping the Bills this year. Like, if you had asked me that before the season, I would have said absolutely not. Still asking me now, I still don't think so. But I'm going to pick the Patriots. The fact that they're at home.
And they get to clinch AFC East.
Get the clinch AFC East.
Wait, with the win this
I
weekend?
mean, I would assume so. They go up to 12 and
Right.
They'd be 12 and 2.
12 wins, and the Bills.
Bills
Yeah.
would be 9 and 5.
The Bills can tie them at 12 wins, but they have a tiebreaker.
Tiebreak, right.
So yeah, I'll go with the Bills, or I'll go with the Patriots here to beat the Bills. Joaquin.
I really, really want to buy, you mentioned it, Andrew. I really want to buy into that schedule merchant narrative.
These are all NFL teams.
I want to. I really,
They're
really
all
want
professional
to.
NFL teams.
I want to, but I'm going to go with the Patriots for the same reasons.
Oh, no.
Clean sweep.
For the same reasons as you guys mentioned.
Actually, I'm sure Will's going to pick the Bills.
Maybe.
I would assume Will picks the Bills.
Well, he's dead. So
all I
he can't
got to
I said
say,
he would pick the Bills.
all I got to say though is that because I'm picking the Patriots, if they make not me but all of us look dumb here, then
Which they probably will now.
Then I am going to be that annoying guy and say that they are schedule merchants. So I'm gonna be nice to them.
But you can't say that. They already beat the Bills.
Yeah, like I
They
was.
already beat them.
I was hating on Drake May earlier in the
This
season.
time they're at home though. You got to handle business at home.
Very true.
And not just that, it's
you
not
can't call
even
them schedule merchants. If they've already beat the team. It's like Alabama and Georgia.
okay.
You gonna call all of Alabama schedule merchants?
Well, it's one game though. The rest of the teams the Patriots have played have been pretty rough.
I mean, they played the
They haven't beaten the elite of the elite.
NFC East South leading. They've beaten both teams that are on top of the NFC South.
But the NFC South is weak.
I mean, the Panthers beat the Rams after the Pats beat them by 30.
We don't need to
Fluke.
talk. We don't need to talk about that.
Joaquin, I'm on your side. It was a fluke.
That was a canon event.
I mean, they're on a hot streak.
I think true. I
been
think they're
great
riding
this
the
year.
momentum. I was hating on Drake. I'll own it. I was hating on him at the beginning of the season, but he's turned me around. He's really good.
It's I don't know. I'm not going to fade the Patriots here.
Yeah,
at
fair.
home too. When they can clinch the division, it's just no.
Yeah, little bit of a rougher game here. Giants versus Commanders.
Okay.
I'm taking the Giants.
Wait, how many quarters are being played? Because if it's 3 quarters,
Unfortunately, it's 4.
okay.
I'm taking the Giants. JD5's out.
Yeah.
Zach Ertz is dead. Debo's sick. Defense just sucks. Commanders just suck. I think the Giants win.
Yeah, I think just the fact that the Commanders have nothing going for them is making me pick them. Honestly, I'm going to
Really?
pick the Commanders
Okay.
here because
No,
I'll be honest. The last time I picked the Vikings because I didn't have really faith in that Commanders defense. One, and then Jaden Daniels coming back, I thought it was going to be rough, and it was. But I think this week now, you have Marcus Mariota starting. You know he's starting.
Yeah.
There's no like give and take with the week. Like, oh, is Jaden Daniels starting? You know Marcus Mariota's starting. He played great in his last time backing up. I'm going to pick Mariota here, and I think the Commanders get a win over the Giants in this toilet bowl.
I don't hate to pick. Both teams suck.
Yeah, they're
But-
really bad. But terrible injuries, too, for both teams. But Joaquin.
Shout out Donnie, someone on our floor, on our dorm floor here. He's a fan of the. I know the Titans aren't playing. He's a fan of the Titans because of Marcus Mariota. He's from the great state of Hawaii. So yeah, shout out Donnie and Marcus Mariota. I'm picking the Commanders here. I'm going with veteran.
Let's go.
I'm going with veteran experience. He's going to get that road win.
Nice, dude. Nice. And is Jackson Dart?
Yeah.
He is?
Yeah.
I still think Commanders win, but I think I won't be watching. Eagles, Raiders. I almost want to say that the Eagles get fluked.
Eagles win close. Eagles win close. Emphasis on close.
Really?
Kenny Pickett's playing. No more Geno. They looked better with Kenny Pickett last week.
Okay.
And the Eagles' offense sucks.
They do.
They're going to beat themselves.
But mind you,
No, mind you. The Eagles' offense sucks.
Okay, but okay, you're saying I'm talking about the Raiders offense against the Eagles defense. The reason why the Eagles are winning is because of their defense. Do you really think Kenny Pickett is going to have like a close score against them, against that elite defense?
I mean, shit. When he played against the Broncos defense last year, when he played against the Broncos defense last week, 8 for 11, 100 yards and touchdown.
Good point. Yeah, I just want to know.
Garbage time mostly, but
No, not the overtime. They're down by 10.
yeah, but like
I thought Gino got hurt.
it was like make a wish though. It's like we gotta let Kenny Pickett score. I mean, it would be wrong not to let him.
I don't know. I think that the Raiders are going to look better, and I think the Eagles just barely clinch a win out of their buttholes.
Okay, you didn't even have to go there. That wasn't unnecessary.
I apologize,
But
I got the.
I agree.
Eagles.
Even though you're being disgusting right now, I'm gonna pick the Eagles. I think the Raiders
Graphic
stink.
images. Yeah.
Yeah, I got the Eagles.
Eagles,
Joaquin, yeah.
Eagles, come on now. I really, really want the Raiders to win this one.
It'd be hilarious.
It would be so funny because I just love it. I just love it when Eagles fans get salty. I'm kind of just quoting Jared Verse here.
But what do you say?
Oh, you don't know what I'm
I don't know the
about?
quote.
Before the playoff game. Let me try to pull it up. So he said, I'm paraphrasing right now. He said that he grew up in Pennsylvania, and he said that he just can't stand he can't stand Eagles fans.
That's right. I can't stand them either.
Me too. We're just like Jared Verse.
Good take, Jared.
Give me a second to pull up this quote. So yeah, but yeah, my pick though, Eagles.
Fair. I think.
Yeah.
But how hilarious it'd be? They lose 4 in a row.
It'd be so fun.
And they
It'd be
lose
hilarious.
their 4th to the Raiders.
But I doubt they're going to lose to the Raiders.
Yeah. The Raiders, I mean, they're just playing like with their eyes closed, brains turned off even.
I hate Eagles fans. They're so annoying. When I see that green and white, I hate it. Jared Verse Rams.
Fair. So, yeah, that's a good way to close that out.
Yeah.
Let's go Jaguars Jets here.
I got the Jaguars.
I don't again, another uncompetitive game. Yeah. I think Jaguars win pretty easily. They know they've got the division in their hands. They're fighting with the Texans right now. So every game still matters for them. It's not like they're overlooking this game. I think I got the Jaguars.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jaguars.
Not a clean sweep here.
Simple, easy as.
Yeah. This one, I mean, maybe we'll have some discussion here. But we got Texans versus Cardinals.
I got the Texans. I mean, 5 in a row. They're a great team. They're playing really well. Cardinals suck.
Yeah.
They've had a good offense as of late, but no Marvin Harrison.
Yeah. Houston Texans, #1 defense in the league. Yeah. Come on now.
I just don't think. I just don't think.
I'm rooting for Michael Wilson, though. Please, Michael
Wilson, he'll probably have 125 yards. Remember, he's on pace for, without Michael Harrison, a full 18-game season. He's on 17. He's on pace for 250 yards, 2,500 yards.
Is Trey McBride out there? That's some sort of talent that the Cardinals have. Okay.
Yes.
They have that going on.
But, I mean, the best pass defense in the league against...
That's why I think it's going to be rough. But Michael Wilson, please... All you have to do, give me 15 points. That's all I need from you, buddy. 15 is all I need.
Jacoby Brissett. I mean,
I'm in the consolation ladder. My fantasy
consolation ladder bomber, dude.
Yeah, it's over.
Ours was 2 weeks, and Rowan put up 150 on me, but I hung 150 back.
Oh,
so it's crazy because he had Josh Allen and Jahmyr Gibbs, but then I had Michael Wilson and Puka.
For those who don't know, Rowan is your roommate, and
Rowan is my roommate,
and so is Donnie, mentioned earlier as well.
Yeah, and we're playing each other in the fantasy playoffs right now, and it's getting close.
Awesome.
Speaking of close and playoffs, how about the Broncos? Packers.
Yeah, I honestly don't know what to think of this game because I think the Broncos are frauds. I think the Packers are frauds.
I agree.
So I think both teams just aren't really as good as everyone thinks. The Broncos are at home. The Packers are favorites.
Mm-hmm.
So
very slight though.
Weird. I don't know. I mean, the Broncos have been on a hot streak, but they've also won 10 games in a row. But they've barely beaten these teams, barely escaping. They've had 5 straight one-score games, and that comes against the Raiders twice, the Commanders, and the Chiefs. I know it's crazy putting the Chiefs in there, but the Chiefs this year, I don't know. I think the Packers can. Packers have been playing really well recently. Come on, big win against the Bears, beat the Lions, beat 9. I'm taking the Packers here.
Okay, fair pick. I agree with you. I think it's a hard game to pick. Both teams, I feel like, haven't been playing up to their potential.
Well, the thing is, they have been.
But it's
just not the ways we expected.
The Broncos. I feel like the Broncos have a lot of room to play.
Too.
Yeah,
I mean,
and I think even with the narrative, it's similar to us last season, where it's look at the way they're winning. They're trash. They're winning at the end of the day, and so I'm going to take the Broncos. I like that they're winning. I hate the Broncos. Like, I don't want them to win, but I think they are going to win. And because I think they've been fluking out enough games. Fluke is like my word of the day, but I think I got the Broncos here. I think their defense is good enough. They're playing at home. And I think the Packers maybe coming off that big win last week where if Caleb Williams doesn't throw that awful pick, it looks like a different game. And the Packers really struggled to get started in that game too. They only scored 14 in the first half. I think I got the Broncos to shut them down.
I agree. I agree with you guys. These teams aren't, playing to their potential. One thing I will say though, despite, by the way, my pick is the Broncos, not only because they're at home, but I just like their defense better. That secondary is really tricky to go against. But one thing I will say though to the Packers is it is a winnable game.
Absolutely.
Like if this was going into schedule release coming into the season, I'd be like, yeah, that's too tough for Green Bay. I know Green Bay has a talent, but I think that would be too tough for them. But yeah, I think the Broncos have this one. I'm a believer in Bo Nix. I'm a believer in that defense.
Bo Lever.
Yeah. So Broncos country. Let's ride.
Stop.
We'll ride into again that you're probably a lot of concern about, Joaquin, the Rams versus the Lions.
Concerned?
I'm thinking Lions here.
Concerned?
Jared Goff.
Come on now.
Jared Goff is upset he got traded.
Yeah, I think it is a Jared Goff revenge game.
We're going to see that show today.
Well, he's already gotten it twice.
I really don't think the Rams are that great of a team. Like, there's no great team in the NFL this year. There's not. The Rams have showed flaws.
Okay.
Everyone showed flaws. The Lions need to win this game. This is a must-win for the Lions.
I'm curious. Why are you not fully convinced with the Rams?
I mean, they lost to the Panthers.
Okay.
A game that I knew they were going to lose.
But that was a close, really competitive game.
It was competitive, yeah.
And if Stafford doesn't sell their team out, they win the game.
Loss to the Panthers.
The Panthers are a good team.
They're first place in their division.
They're about to win the NFC South.
In the Big 25.
And what you said, okay, but what you said earlier, winning record above 500, what you said earlier, these are NFL teams.
Oh, yeah. No.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, but I just don't think the Rams, I mean, if we're calling the Patriots schedule merchants, we can go to Rams schedule merchants. They play some awful teams.
Yeah, no. I was going to say that.
They play some horrific teams.
That was gonna be, by the way, just because I'm picking, who are you picking here?
I don't know. I'm trying to split.
I'm picking the Lions. The Rams haven't been that great.
But before I go, because that's exactly what I was going to say, but let's hear you out, Noah.
Well, the Rams are minus 250 favorites, I think, for a reason. They're a very good team. A little concerning for me is their track record in these close games.
You say they're minus 250 favorites for a reason, and you say the Chiefs are, and it's like separate.
Well, I'm saying, like, I don't really agree with the odds. I don't think they're that big. But I understand why the Rams are the favorites. They don't have to travel.
At home.
They're at home. Like, they're a good team.
Does that really affect them, though? Do the Rams have fans?
I mean, the fact that you don't have to fly, it's nice.
I mean, you are looking at one right now.
I mean, are you at the game?
I mean,
do the Rams have?
I've been to some games at SoFi.
Were the Rams fans there?
It's not against the Niners.
I'm really asking.
What?
Are there Rams fans that go to the games? Because I was watching the Chargers game.
We could have a whole. We could have a whole episode of a podcast because you're right. LA does have a football problem.
All Eagles fans.
No, because I went 2023. I went to Rams Eagles. It was all green. Thought I was in Philly. I don't want to get too hung up on this because we could have a whole episode and I could give you a whole rundown being from the LA area. But yeah, I mean, going to what you said, but what both of you guys said, you guys never want to pick against your own team.
I will never pick against my team, no matter what.
Yeah.
If you do,
I don't think I could do that.
If you do, you're just not a fan.
Yeah.
I don't know about that.
I'm gonna go. Okay, I'm gonna go with the Rams, but I'm gonna echo what you were saying about the schedule merchant thing. That's exactly what I was thinking going into this one because we've been playing some teams. Sure, like you said, Andrew, these are all NFL teams.
Yeah.
But some of these have like there's probably the one game was last week against the Cardinals. We did what we were supposed to do against them, which is blow them out, right?
Yeah.
So, and that hasn't really fully happened, with other teams. Like, it's been a lot closer than it should be type thing. So that's one thing that I'm concerned about. And you said that too, Noah, that I might be concerned. I know I was joking. I said, concerned? What? No.
Concerned?
No, that aside, I am concerned. What I'd like to see, though, from the Rams is playing 4 complete quarters. And if that's not the case, learn how to respond from like if you're down, if a pick is thrown or whatever it is, a fumble, silly mistake, learn how to respond to that because when you go against teams that aren't that great, there's not a lot of that how do I put it? There's not a lot of that adversity to claw back and come back type thing.
Right.
That's why I'm not fully concerned, because when it comes to coming back, Matthew Stafford, he knows a thing or two about that.
Yeah, but at the same time, the Rams have lost some bad close games. Like
Of
that
course.
Eagles loss was bad.
No, for sure.
The Panthers loss was bad. And so I think the fact that their track record in these close competitive games is pretty rough.
Yeah.
I'm going to take the Lions here. But I could, again, totally see a Rams win. Totally.
For me, it really just comes down. I think this game, it's one of those games where it just comes down in the trenches. I really think it'll just be decided in the trenches. If the Lions are on offense or if we're on offense, doesn't matter. Running game, I think it's really just going to come down to that.
Yeah, and I hope Puka has a huge game too.
Oh, me too.
Please, Puka.
Me too.
Speaking of the Panthers,
Panthers Saints.
You know, I don't know.
This could be close. I mean, the Saints can beat the Bucks.
It's so weird how the Saints just.
I feel like the NFC
Jekyll
South,
and Hyde.
the NFC South is so hard to predict every season.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's weird, but the Saints already beat the Panthers this year, but I don't see the Panthers losing this game.
Yeah, do you see him losing twice?
Okay, the way how you were
not
talking
that.
about the Panthers a moment ago, I want to see you pick the Saints. Come on now,
Yeah,
man.
you were hating on the Panthers
Come
a
on,
little.
man. You were devaluing
That's
them.
different though. This is the Saints.
Yeah.
The 3-10 bummy Saints.
Okay.
Like, may God
Fair
strike me down, but I don't think the Saints are going to win
I
two games in a
don't.
row.
I really
two
don't.
games in a row, that's a lot.
Tyler Shaq quarterback.
don't. I really don't.
Yeah.
I think the Panthers win this game.
Yeah, so do I.
Keep pounding. Keep pounding with this one.
Yeah, I assume to take them. And then we got Niners Titans. Poor Donnie.
Yeah, Niners. I mean, I think Cam Ward's going to succeed through the air this game. I think it's going to be closer than expected, but I got the Niners winning.
Yeah, I don't really see the Titans getting a win. Maybe if like a meteor hits or like there's like an attack on the stadium. But
Yeah, the Taliban bombed the stadium.
okay, come on, dude.
Hey,
That's ridiculous.
shot on the line. Fate of the universe on the line. Give me Tennessee.
You don't want Tennessee.
Give me Iguodala. I'm a hater.
You really think the Niners are going to lose?
No, I don't, but I'm just a hater.
Okay.
Put me down. Put me down for Tennessee.
Fair. All right.
I'm a fan of two teams. I'm a fan of the Rams, and I'm a fan of whoever's playing San Francisco.
You do need the
we
Niners
go.
to lose, so
There we go.
I mean, sure.
And,
Why not?
Every day of the week.
The
Come
last
on.
game of the afternoon slate, Colts at Seahawks. I'm taking the Seahawks by $1 billion. I'm not taking Unk.
AARP. Come on now. Bingo night.
Yeah, we should. I
This one.
cannot believe we haven't really talked about it on the podcast yet, but Philip Rivers coming back is insane.
Not sponsored. We're not sponsored.
He's
by the
not
way.
starting,
Yeah.
right?
He is starting, I thought.
I'm pretty sure Riley Leonard's playing.
They're starting him and they're just having him back
I mean,
up.
I doubt. I highly doubt Philip Rivers is going to start.
Yeah, I do too. Now that I say it out loud, it
I
sounds
doubt
bad.
Philip Rivers is going to start.
Yeah.
I doubt it.
ESPN says that he's an option to start, and that was reported 2 days ago.
He's not. I like Noah said, may God strike me down. I do not think Philip Rivers is going to start a football game in the year
I think you're- I
2025.
think
Do you
You're
think
right.
he'll see the field though?
I could totally see him seeing
I
the
could-
field.
I could-
Especially with Riley Leonard banged up.
if Leonard gets hurt again, yeah.
Dude, he
Either
lands
way.
wrong once. We're seeing Philip
cra-
Rivers in a
crazy to
football
think,
game.
Though, what's crazy to think though is that Riley Leonard is younger than Philip Rivers' oldest kid.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
crazy.
That's insane.
I still think JSN's going to torch them.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to be very competitive, but I think people are tuning into this game just to see,
Philip Rivers.
is Philip Rivers going to come in and can he do well? I personally don't think there's any way he does well, considering he's 44 years old. He's a grandpa.
Yeah.
Like, this guy, he's ancient out there. He's practically wheeling his walker just to get onto the field.
And I know Tom Brady did that at 44 years old, but that's because Tom Brady would eat just one piece of broccoli every day. Philip Rivers, he looks like he eats what a normal 44-year-old's male
also,
eats.
I think it's different because was just on the couch a week ago.
That too.
Yeah, like
And I heard he's been coaching high school
his
football.
middle school team or whatever.
Middle
yeah.
school or high school team, something like that. So, yeah, I mean, as much as I can't stand the Seahawks, I mean, I think, because, again, their defense is just way too good, and the Colts, their Achilles heel right now with Daniel Jones out.
Literally Achilles.
Literally, wow. Jokes right. Sometimes
Nice, dude.
jokes right. My fault.
Too soon.
That was horrible.
Too
My
soon.
fault. My fault. But yeah, again, with their weakness being on the offense and the Seahawks' strength is on the defense, sadly, give me Seattle.
Yeah, I'm taking Seattle as well. Cowboys Vikings Sunday Night
I'm
Football.
not excited. I'm not picking 9.
You're not going to pick 9,
No,
really?
I'm not gonna pick
Really?
9. I'm taking the Cowboys big.
Yeah. I mean, I had faith in 9 last week, and I think that's where my faith runs out. I'm going to take the Cowboys. I don't really. I mean, they were the hottest team in football Last week they take a pretty bad loss, but I think the Cowboys bounce back, get a pretty easy win against the Vikings, who, I mean, they're just not a good football team. They got a good win last week against a banged up, terrible Commanders team. I think the Cowboys win here.
And the Vikings are at home for this one, right? It's in a dome.
No, it's in Dallas, right?
Oh, it's in Dallas.
Yeah.
Either way, it's indoors. Yeah, I just think Dak Prescott, he's playing very well this season. Indoor stadium. I mean, it wouldn't matter either way. If it was in Minnesota or Dallas, that plays a lot of it helps out quarterback play a lot. Give me Dak Prescott and the Cowboys for that one.
Yeah.
And do we want to pick the Monday night game?
Yeah, just because I don't know if
Why
we'll
not?
have I don't know if we'll record numbers on Monday, just because like travel stuff. And
Yeah.
everything. But I'm taking the Dolphins.
Same.
TJ Watt's out,
Mm-hmm.
which is huge. The Dolphins have been playing great football recently. I think they have a better chance of making the playoffs than the Chiefs.
No.
No, I mean they're both
No.
6 and 7.
True, but
The Dolphins have been playing some good football this
they
week.
have, they're, what, 5 wins in a row? 4 wins in a row?
A lot of wins in a row.
Yeah.
And yeah, I'm a Ravens fan. I need the Steelers to lose. But that's not really why I'm solely picking the
TJ Watt
Dolphins.
being out is huge.
Yeah.
And I think the Steelers are kind of washed. I mean, they did beat the Ravens, but the
I don't know
Dolphins
if-
are hot right now,
I don't know
man.
if they'll stop Devon A-Chain and Jalen
Yeah.
Waddle. I really just don't.
I know. I think the Dolphins are going to win this one. but
Wow, that's
Clean
not good.
sweep.
Put me.
Yikes.
Hold on. I have a feeling.
Oh.
Put me down for Pittsburgh.
Okay.
Whoa.
Jalen Ramsey, love you, man.
Isn't he on the Dolphins?
Still
Packers?
supporting Jalen Ramsey, one of the best DBs to grace the sport.
He's on like 97 different teams now. I don't know what team he's on now.
See, who did he win his ring with? That's what matters for me.
That's true.
Give me Pittsburgh.
Fair. And that brings us to the end of our NFL picks.
Let's jump into a little bit of the NBA Cup.
Okay.
We have the semifinals Saturday night. Start off, we got Knicks and Magic. It's in Vegas, so it's not really a home field advantage.
Right.
But the Knicks taking on the Magic. What do you guys think?
I think, honestly, I really love Magic. I think they're a good team. But I think can you hear that?
Yes.
Yeah, I was gonna
It was-
say, like, what the heck?
ESPN is open and an ad played
For SpongeBob.
for
Nice.
SpongeBob.
The
Yeah.
movie?
SpongeBob.
The SpongeBob movie, yeah. But
Not sponsored.
I like the Magic, but I think the Knicks win. I think I like their offense a lot more. Brunson, I think, is going to carry them, and so I'm going to take the Knicks here.
Joaquin?
Yeah, this one's one of those ones that it's just really tough. I think the Knicks, they just have more chemistry, more years playing together. Give me the Knicks.
Yeah, I mean, being from Orlando, big Magic fan. I'm not really like, this is different than picking against your teams in like NFL or college football.
Right.
The Magic are number one in ISO frequency rate given up to opposing point guards. And I think Jalen Brunson's just going to absolutely torch us. I just don't think it's going to be close.
I agree.
Well, I think it'll be a close game, but I think Jalen Brunson's just going to have a field day against our defense.
I think he's
And
the X factor.
No Franz, which obviously sucks.
Ooh.
And yeah, we just beat the Heat, but
And that's your points leader. No, Franz Wagner.
I wouldn't say he's really. I wouldn't say it affects more from a point perspective.
Okay.
More of just like an RA.
You know more than I
rebounds-
do because you're the Magic fan
Yeah.
here. Yeah.
Rebounds and assist perspective and like team, like ball movement, all that stuff.
The dirty
'Cause
work,
You look
yeah.
at the Magic scoring. I mean, everyone's scoring
Right.
10 plus, and
Right.
it's very even.
Pretty automatic. Yeah.
Yeah, but I think the Knicks do win this game. And next, the Spurs taking on the OKC Thunder. Wembanyama's back. He's playing tomorrow night.
But how much is he can play though? He's pretty banged
He'll
up.
probably
right?
play 25.
I know we're
30
going out
minutes.
of order here, but I think the Thunder are way too good.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
sorry.
No.
The Thunder. I'm a Lakers fan.
I
Of course.
love SGA is one of my favorite players in the league. I love Shea.
It's
so
funny.
much
I
fun
feel
to
like there's
watch.
been a shift. Like we went from Shea as like he's a free throw merchant. He sucks. He's trash. But now,
People still call him Fruit Merchant, but like,
but I think people are starting to
it's-
realize
it's
Shea
the-
is actually for real. Like
It's like
Yeah.
the 5 stages of grief. Like people are now
Acceptance.
they're in the acceptance stage. Exactly.
but yeah, watching
Yeah.
the games though, like the way he plays his mid range, his defense has been improving better. And the Spurs are a great team. Stephon Castle, De'Aaron Fox, Weaponana, Devin Vassell, Keldon Johnson. They've been
a great
really.
team.
They just destroyed the Lakers.
yeah.
Yeah.
Killed the Lakers. They killed LeBron, Luke, and
Oh yeah, I know.
Reeves.
I know. Yeah,
But
that was brutal.
I just think the Thunder are just.
And on the road, it was a good road win for the
Yeah.
Spurs too. Yeah.
But if there's a game the Thunder lose, it'd be
It's
this
this
game.
one.
It'd
Yeah,
be
it's
this one.
It's
yeah.
this one.
They've only lost once this season.
To Portland. Yeah.
Interesting.
But I think OKC is just too good.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
a hard game to pick, but how can you go against the Thunder when they're playing
it's just
so
hard.
good?
It's just hard.
Defending champs only lost once, and we're already in December. It's crazy.
If Wemby had been playing like this week, I'm tempted to pick the Spurs.
Yeah.
But the fact that he's coming back, he's dry off the bench.
Yeah. Well, he'll be starting, but
Yeah, you know what I mean. But like he's coming back from injury. That's tough.
For me, though, as a neutral fan, I think this one is more exciting than the actual NBA Cup final, just because
this is the cup final.
Right, exactly. Because like these teams are built in a similar way, where they're on their rookie contracts, young team, put together. They have that chemistry together, and I mean, I really think whoever's the winner of this one, OKC and Spurs, is going to end up winning the NBA Cup. That's how I see it.
That's totally fair.
Yeah, I agree.
Do we want to move on to NHL? Or is there anything else you want to talk about with NBA?
NBA, not really.
Yeah, there hasn't really been any movement since we recorded.
No, there hasn't been much. We talked about college basketball on Thursday or Wednesday. There's a lot of big games tomorrow. We already discussed them, though. Most importantly,
Conference play is going to start up soon, within the next week or so.
Yeah, Arizona plays Alabama in Birmingham.
That's going to be a fun one.
It's going to be a fun game to watch. Mm-hmm. But let's get into a little UFC. Noah?
Really?
Yeah, really?
Oh, really?
Is there any UFC this weekend?
There is. So it's the last card of the year. Obviously, I don't think many people are going to watch a fight night, right? But the main thing, like the big storyline coming in here, is the fact that this is the last card on ESPN Plus, and then they moved to Paramount for their $6 billion deal or whatever.
Wow.
So, yeah, I think that's going to be fun. I think it's interesting watching all these sports move over to like streaming platforms. People thought they were going to go to Netflix, but like Peacock has taken, they've had some NFL games, Amazon Prime.
Premier League.
Yeah, so I think it's interesting to see with the UFC, like these major sports moving on to streaming platforms.
Paramount has Champions League. That's what I'm paying a subscription for mainly.
Yeah,
and the Italian soccer league. Yeah, I just want to focus on what you mentioned about sports going to streaming services. Sometimes these sports networks, SpongeBob ad. Sometimes these sports networks like ESPN, they make their own, streaming service, which is ESPN Plus, and it's as you mentioned, I believe it's the last one you said?
Mm-hmm. Last one on ESPN Plus.
Crazy.
Yeah. It's been an end of an era. But yeah, it'll be a fun little fight card. Last week, you had two belts change over. That was fun. Joshua Van. If you know Joshua Van, dude, please look up his highlights. This guy's amazing. But yeah, little UFC there. And then NHL.
Yeah, let's get into NHL.
What about it?
We're a few months... We're a few months into the season.
The Sharks are doing good right now.
The Sharks are doing really well.
Come on.
They are.
My cousin will send me Sharks news, and I enjoy it.
Yeah, the Sharks are, they're 8th in the conference, which actually they're currently in line for a playoff spot.
Yeah.
Let's clap it up for the Sharks.
Hey now, Sharks.
We haven't clapped it up today.
Yeah, we haven't.
I don't know. Sharks. I'm not a big NHL guy, but that California rivalry, come on now. I mean, we did beat you guys. And when I mean we, I mean the Anaheim Ducks.
Okay,
So,
fair.
yeah.
I wouldn't even call it the Sharks. Gun to my head, I couldn't name you a player.
You're right. No. I same thing here. I couldn't name a player on the Ducks. Leo Carlson's probably the only one I can name. Second place in the Pacific Division. Behind based off my casual hockey knowledge, everyone seems to hate on the Golden Knights, if I'm not mistaken. They're leading the Pacific Division. What team do you go for, Andrew?
I'm a Florida Panthers fan.
Okay.
That makes sense. Little Florida connection. I mean, I guess it'll reach.
Are they the only team that's in Florida?
Tampa Bay Lightning.
That's the other one. See, that tells you that those of you listening, that tells you my hockey knowledge. It's very, very thin.
Hockey's such a
Like
great
ice.
sport. It's my favorite sport to watch.
I like seeing it in person. I've been in the Honda Center.
It's amazing to watch in person.
Right.
Yeah.
I've been in the Honda Center for a few games.
My Panthers, we're currently 13th in the conference, but we've been pretty hot recently. Won 3 of the past 4 games. I mean, everyone's saying we're not going to make the playoffs, blah, blah, blah. I think we'll make the playoffs. We're going to get our best player, Matthew Tkachuk, back. The NHL's been great this year, but except for the Avalanche are 22-2-7.
Wow.
Stan Kroenke's teams win. That's the owner of the Rams. He also owns the Colorado Avalanche.
They've lost 2 games all year.
And
That's crazy.
And the Denver Nuggets.
That is crazy. They've been unstoppable.
And Arsenal, sadly.
Yeah.
He has a lot.
Kroenke's teams wins. Yes, he does have a lot.
2 games? Unbelievable.
Only 2 games. Only 2 games today.
I will say we watched in the dorms on the couch. I don't know if you were there, Joaquin, but we watched. There was a Kraken game that was on.
Kraken.
And I will say,
I walked by. I saw it on TV. I will say,
really excited. I've never really sat down and like watched hockey, but it was a lot of fun.
It's so
it was
yeah.
very entertaining.
Have you
Basically
been to a
playoff
Sharks? That I've been told that before.
I've been to so many playoff hockey games.
I've been to a playoff hockey game.
Insane.
Yeah.
I'd rather go to the playoff hockey game 7 than Super Bowl.
Really?
Not even close.
I don't know about that.
Not even close.
I mean, the Super Bowl's its own event.
I agree with Andrew here because the Super Bowl with tickets being so expensive, it feels like a corporate,
I mean, it's corporate, but
and it's
fans
no
get priced
different.
out.
There are
It's
fans
no
there.
different, in my opinion, than a regular.
Fans get priced out for that.
It's just like another regular football game. They don't play really that more physical. They don't really play differently. But in playoff hockey, everyone's hitting each other. Everyone's killing each other. It's just the environment.
That was
just
fun to watch.
Insane.
It was fun to watch in that Kraken game where some guy
Yeah, just
comes across the middle and just gets
boom.
obliterated
Exactly. And actually, there was a big trade
in front of his entire
There
family.
was a big trade this morning. I woke up.
Whoa.
And Edmonton Oilers, they traded away Stuart Skinner and Brett Kulak for Tristan Jarry and Seth Poland. Tristan Jarry was a Penguins goalie. You know, the biggest meme in hockey is Stuart Skinner. He is awful. Like, there are jokes, like, if we put Noah in goal, he'd be a better option than Stuart Skinner.
Okay, I like to hear that.
Stuart Skinner is atrocious. He's awful. And he's got the Oilers who have Connor you guys know who Connor McDavid is, right?
I've heard that name. Yes.
Yeah.
They call him McJesus.
Yeah, you posted his highlight one time.
And
yeah.
it was like some disgusting. He dropped some, but yeah, they're the best player in hockey. They're a great team. The only thing they've been missing the past 4 years, they've won back-to-back Western Conference Finals. They lost to the Panthers in back-to-back years in Stanley Cup. The only thing they've been missing is a goalie, and now they have a goalie. So they just automatically became Stanley Cup contenders just with this move alone. And to wrap it up, stuff we don't normally talk about it. Let's talk about the Premier League.
I have that open.
We have a soccer guy
Yes,
here. I
We
mean,
have a fellow European football enjoyer,
Tottenham fan. Tottenham enjoyer
Tottenham
too.
fan. I'm a huge Tottenham fan. You guys know we're friends with the owners of the squad.
I'm not.
Yeah,
You are.
Yeah, my family's friends with the owners, and it's just been
Is it Daniel Levy?
no
Oh, okay.
Joe Lewis.
Joe Lewis, that guy. Okay.
Daniel Levy is no owner anymore.
Right. I know he got rid of because I've also seen pictures of him spending. You're from Florida, correct? Right.
Yeah.
I've seen pictures of him in Florida.
Yeah,
That's
he lives in my neighborhood. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
it's really
Interesting.
cool. There's honestly not really that many good games this week, but let's just get through the standings. Second place FC is currently in first. Arsenal, Bottle FC. We know they'll choke it. But what's really been surprising to me is Aston Villa and Crystal Palace. They're third and fourth. Like, you wouldn't think Crystal Palace would be fourth in the Premier League.
Well, what's crazy to me is going back to your point to second place FC being first right now. With their loss last week to third place Aston Villa, Man City are only now 2 points within
points
them.
back.
Right, and no games in hand, no matches in hand. I mean, with Arsenal this week, who do they have?
Man City plays Forest.
Man City.
Arsenal plays Wolves. Wolves, like Mr. Patrick, who works in here.
Man City plays Palace. Tottenham's playing Forest.
Oh, yeah.
You're good. But yes, Arsenal are playing Wolves. What were you mentioning about Mr. Patrick?
Mr. Patrick came in there today, and he said Wolves are on pace. For, what was it? Remember what he said?
They haven't won a game.
3 points.
They're
or
on pace
something?
for 3 points all year.
They haven't won a game this season
No.
at all.
They have 2 draws in 15 games. That's insanely bad.
Rest are losses.
And Arsenal plays them. But if there's a team to beat Arsenal, it's Wolves.
Knowing how Arsenal goes, yeah, I wouldn't agree. I
Yeah.
mean, and I mean,
0-win team.
Realistic.
It would be the Wolves would be the team to beat them.
Realistically, I mean, I'm taking Arsenal just because they're at home. It's the Emirates. Wolves haven't won a game this year, but I do agree with that. Like, that would be very, very Arsenal to happen to have your first, not your first loss of the season, but to have it be against Wolves. And not just that, but for Man City, like, if Man City wins against Palace and Arsenal were to lose
Or draw.
man, and they potentially pass and it happens to be against Wolves on that
Man
same
City's
match day.
just going to keep going.
Oh, yeah.
Arsenal's just going to fall
yeah.
behind.
And I'm okay with that. I like that. I don't, because when Man City wins the league, does anyone care?
No.
Exactly. No one cares.
No.
Because I can say for sure those fans do not exist.
And thankfully, Spurs are on the road this week, so we actually win the game because we're 19th in home form, which is weird.
I'm scared of Forest though. Sean Dyche, they've been cooking with Sean Dyche. I know they sacked Postecoglou, our former manager, but they've been looking pretty decent with Dyche. However, they did lose last weekend to Everton, Dyche's former club, 3-0. in at the Hill Dickinson Stadium. But yeah, going to your point, we play better on the road. A chance to make it 3 in a row. Wins have been really scarce for Tottenham. True. It's a chance to make it 3 in a row. For me, it's a must-win because sure, Liverpool are down bad. That's our next opponent, the match week after. But yeah, it's a must-win because you're still going against a talented Liverpool squad. Again, Liverpool are pretty down bad. They're in a dark spot, but it's still a must-win for sure. Yeah, for Tottenham.
And to wrap it up, we got some breaking news. Utah's football head coach Kyle Whittingham is retiring at the end of the season. Their DC will step up and go coach, and then that's pretty big after the Las Vegas Bowl on tomorrow.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Kyle Whittingham's last game is tomorrow against Boise State.
All these bowl games, man. Goodness.
And then last but not least on the show with 10 minutes ago, Josh Allen and Haley Steinfeld are expecting their first child.
Hey!
Aww,
Let's clap it up. Let's clap it up for Josh Allen.
Beautiful.
That is awesome to see.
I think we have a hater here.
There's just nothing he can't do. Huh. Wow. You just can't stop winning.
So, if you do a narrative and say, he's not going to be focused as much this week. He's having a kid now.
He's having a kid. He's not going to be focused.
Will he have the sleep? Sure. Will he have the sleep? Yeah.
Pick's going to win.
I think he's going to be fine.
But thank you guys for listening to episode 16 of No Sports.
It was a pleasure, guys.
Thank you, Joaquin,
for
coming
on. Episode.
Welcome down, Joaquin, on the podcast, dude.
Thank you for joining.
We finally got him.
We don't know yet what the schedule will be next week. I'm traveling Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah,
we'll figure it
out. Let's end it by saying, what are you guys doing this break?
I'm going to go visit some family for Christmas. It's going to be fun going back. I'll get to drive my car, see my cats. It can be a lot of fun.
Yeah, I mean, I'm kind of staying a little bit just because some projects going on, just more locked in on here, and also want to. Home isn't too far for me compared to you guys. I know you have to take a flight back to Davis. Yeah. You obviously have to fly back home to Florida.
I'm flying, so I'm really excited for break. I'm flying to LSU on Monday.
Goodness.
I'm going. One of my best friends goes there.
Can you say something to Lane Kiffin for me?
So I'm gonna go interview to be his babysitter for his kids and his dog.
I'll give you I'm Hispanic. I'll give you a chancla, a sandal.
So I'm gonna go around LSU. I'm gonna go to Tiger Stadium. I'm really excited for that. I'm gonna look around the campus. It's gonna be cool. And then I'll be home Wednesday and be back in the cycle of Florida. Awful weather. So thank you guys for listening. Enjoy Army Navy. Enjoy football. We don't know what day next week, but we'll be back. We'll recap the games that happen this weekend. We'll give our college football playoff predictions. We'll talk about NBA Cup. We'll talk about. We'll have 2 episodes next week at least
for sure.
So, but no, thank you guys for listening.
Thank you, Joaquin.
And hopefully Will's not dead.
Yeah. Just want to mention too, as I was saying about my break, we'll be covering. Hopefully, should be covering if my press credentials approved. Blog writing, KCR Sports, first conference game out in West Play for basketball, Viejas Arena against Air Force. Air Force, I heard, is
the troops.
The troops, yes, the troops.
The worst of the troops, sports wise.
Wow, jeez, Louise.
Sports wise,
just calling out a whole branch.
Right.
Personally, I think it's Coast Guard.
Hey, okay. You can say Coast Guard.
That is true.
Navy, Army, Air Force, Coast Guard.
That is true. But yeah, go ahead and tune in to, I believe it's the Mountain West Network for that one. It's a conference game.
When is it?
Wednesday.
This Wednesday?
Yes, this Wednesday.
I blanked out. Are you broadcasting or are you?
I'm just blog writing.
Nice.
For KCR, yes.
Cool, bro.
Check out the blog. Sure, it's on a marquee matchup. Utah State's like the team to beat in the Mountain West.
I thought we were the team. Did we stink this year? I thought we were the team to beat.
That's what I was at the last game with Will against Lamar University, and he was kind of like. I mean,
R.I.P. Will, by the way.
Yeah. R.I.P. Will. R.I.P. Will. Yes, R.I.P. Will. But
maybe he'll be back from the dead next week.
Yeah, we'll see.
He was pretty skeptical about of our Aztecs basketball this season. But yeah, really excited for that. If you're in the local San Diego area, there's a free Santa hat giveaway. I think the first 5,000 fans at Viejas will get a Santa hat. I want to get my hands on one of those despite me being media. So yeah, go Aztecs.
Perfect. What a good way to end it. All right. Sweet.
Woo.